Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are diving back into Dinkum. It's been a little while since I've been back in this game, but I've been doing, slowly but surely working my way through a few bits and pieces. So what have we got? So I've changed the way everything looks a bit around here. I've filled in some more of this area, and I've also moved all of the items that seem to be powered off of the little windmill there, and I've bought some more of the faster furnaces and some more of the barbecues and things, and obviously again, yep, pretty much got all of my barrels all set up nicely, and yeah, I've got the billy cans have been set up in their side. Obviously got the second recharging station because I needed that. They were taking so long to charge. Second compost place. I'm not really using compost at the moment, but I thought, it's something just to have in the background just so I can put it together. So I've got 30 odd compost now, or fertilizer should I say. And yeah, I've still got my my two wombats. Quickly go and pet and milk. Hello, guinea pig. Thank you. Good. Right, that's those two done. Now I've got my chooks. Probably could do with a bit of a clean soon as well. Right, let's just quickly feed them off. We'll get the usual sort of bits and pieces done out in the morning. Get them out of the way. Right, good. You're fed. Right, you're fed. Let's top you up, get your poo picked up, keep you nice and clean. Lovely. Right, so anyway, right, enough of the initial stuff. What I've also been doing as well is I have been using the compactor over on this side over here, and I've spent a little bit of time flattening away all of this area. All bar a couple of bits over here that I need to do where my compactor ran out of power. But yeah, I've been slowly but surely flattening this area out because I wanted to be able to fill in the gap between these two islands. So, or at least to make a big solid path. I'm going to remove the bridge soon, but yeah, so I've slowly but surely started to fill these in. And I've extended my pathway over here and started on the process of moving buildings around. So I want to make a bit of space between everything. So I had the bandstand moved over here. It costs about 25,000 to move a building. So that's been good. And so yeah, I just thought I'd extend the town out a bit, give a bit of room between everybody. Oh, there's another jackaroo. And yeah, rather than having everything, I just felt like this was just getting a little bit too compact and a little bit too crushed together. Plus as well, I didn't leave a gap between these two like I should have done. I wanted to leave a gap so I could get pathways between everybody, and again didn't leave a gap there properly. Stuff like that. What's in here? Gum Kitchen Island. Interesting. Don't need that at this moment in time. And yeah, I just thought I wanted to move my house as well because it's still on a raised area. I was going to have that be different. What have I got in here? Animal research, I'll deal with those in a minute. Fish tipster, what we got here? Undiscovered fish in the Northern Ocean. Yeah, there's always undiscovered fish up there. Right, what's Mason got for me? Chop down a tree. Oh, cool. Gumwood planks. Like I haven't got enough of those, but thank you. Theodore, what you got for me? Pink bookshelf. Okay, cool, thank you. Rain, what have you got for me, young lady? Ooh, got a key. Good girl. John, what have you got for me? Cabin wall. A log wallpaper. Ooh. Interesting, we'll try that out. Theo, what you got? Found these floating in the river. Palmwood planks. Thank you. And I'll collect the rest. Don't worry about the rest of that. Okay, cool. Well, we can go and get rid of the wood. It's not like I'm short of anything at the moment. I've been doing a fair bit of collecting of materials because obviously it's in that kind of grindy phase of the game at the moment. So I'm kind of grinding myself through, getting everything, getting a lot of stuff together so that I can be able to make some stuff. But we've got cabin wallpaper. Let's have a look and see what this comes out like. That's the blue one. That's that white panelled one. What about this one over here? Oh, you got the blue sky. Ah, your normal wood. Right, let's go take a gander. What does this cabin wall look like? Oh, that looks very funky. Oh, that looks very rustic. I like that. Cool. Well, that can go and be put away somewhere because that's just a copy of the original. That's good. And yeah, so what I thought I'd do as well is where I've got the 4 guest houses here, I did have the idea of them looking out over this lovely ocean view over here. But as I've kind of been pushing out further and further, I feel like I'm kind of isolating these houses a bit. So I figured I might make this island area that I've been working on here, just make this my home and production area and growth area and stuff like that. I've mentioned before about adding more on for these to pull them further along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them all the way over to the edge of the road here, and then have loads more bananas, and I think they're kwangdongs, I think those ones, or are they bush limes? I can't remember. And then the same again with the apples and kwangdongs that are over this side, pull them along here. I haven't really done much with the farming in this area at the moment, so I'm likely to possibly resize this, maybe move it somewhere. Haven't fully decided yet, but I'm certainly thinking about doing some more work with this. I don't know, there's some rocks and stuff under here I need to deal with if I was to look at fully integrating these 2 islands together. I may just leave it with a dirty great big like ramp between the 2 and just leave it like that. And then what I was going to do was take the 4 guest houses and come all the way down here, and was going to probably take a bit off to one side, bit off to the other side, and then have the houses somewhere along here so they keep that beachfront aspect, so maybe straighten this out so it's just one long flat piece along here, and then have the houses out there so they keep a nice beachfront approach. I haven't fully decided as yet, but those are some of the thoughts I'm kind of going with at the moment. Just been trying to think of how I can adjust this place a little bit, and yeah, you know, spread out and fill up a bit more of what's around, really. So yeah, as you see, I've been flattening all this area out, and as you can imagine, doing this with the compactor, you only get so much done per day. And yeah, so it takes quite a long time and quite a few days worth, because you have to go certain way through, and then you've got to go and put it back on charge and wait for everything. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background. That's why there haven't been quite so many videos for a while, because it just feels like I've been not really getting any progress. But now it actually looks like there's an appreciable amount of work done. I thought I'd just drop another video up, just show where things are at the moment, and what my kind of game plan is going forward in the future. So now I've moved the bandstand, let me go and move another building. Hello there, Fletch. Let's talk about the town. I want to move a building. So let's move. Let's move old Frankie's lab. I think that might be quite good to move. Yep, let's move Frankie's lab. Right, it costs us 25k, and we get a house deed to move it, and then it gets moved overnight. So you can only move 1 building a day, which is okay in some regards, but in other ways it's a bit of a pain in the backside. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Yep, town's now debt-free again. Let me quickly go and see John and sell what I've got. Hello, John. Yeah, I'll show you what I got, old boy. There you go, apple jam, high quality cheese, and some wattle brew. How's that? Oh, you can have, might as well have the basic wallpaper as well. There you go, and you can have the pink bookshelf. Sorry, but I don't think I've got room in any other places for any bookshelves at the moment. So he can have those and sell those on. And I've got one cooked crock meat because I just had something the other day to sell off. Right, 100 grand. Lovely. That means I can move a good 5 buildings without it particularly costing me too much, which is nice. Right then, so where am I going to stick Franklin? Now, I'm almost tempted to run. Oh no, you want that? What is that? That wasn't what I wanted to do. That looked entirely, completely wrong. Thank you. Grab those. I was going to run this up this way. I can't go any further because of a tree, and I can't get rid of that because there's a Billy button in the way. Let me quickly pop that on there. So I was thinking about running up this way a bit so that I've got an area where we can have people having their places up here. Is that an area where there's something under the ground? It looks like there is. Let's see what that is. Oh, trash bin. And there's another one there. See what's under there. Oh, you got blooming. Oh, you bugger. That's just where I was going to put Franklin's place. Alright. Thank you very much. Right. So, I'm going to say, if I pop Franklin's place somewhere, how about here? I'll put Franklin's place about there. That looks probably... So that needs... If I put it there, that needs just a few bits filtered in. Let me quickly grab my dirt printer. Cover that in. That should do me quite nicely for putting Franklin's lab. Get in the right place. Oh, because I'm at a silly angle, that's why. Right, let's try that from straight on again. That's better. So if I put Franklin's place about there, that gives good enough width for me to build the pathway out. And I can put that there. That'll do for the crafting lab. The old Frankie can go and look out of his back windows over the water. Right, so that's that move. So yeah, I'm going to be starting to move all of the properties over the next few days. And then I'll kind of move them into this area along here and along this kind of main thoroughfare. And then I'll probably end up moving that campfire and everything over to this side. So it's still by the water. Because I quite like the idea of having a waterside area that everyone can go and congregate at the end of a busy day. But we've also got little Sally. Yeah, Sally. Hello, Sally. A little trim. Not really. I'm quite happy with my haircut. Do you need anything? Have a camo cap I don't need. Yeah, go on then. Thank you. Not much else I can do with her at the minute. Right, let's run out and go and stick the rest of this stuff back in my one of my boxes of stuff I've got tucked away in here. And oh, I know there was one other thing I was going to do. How are we doing? 2:30. We've still got time. We've still got time. Let me just dump any poo in there. Yes, I know it sounds stupid to be saying it, but there we go. Cap can go in there along with the rest of the junk. Sorry about this. Just quickly doing all the little things you've got to do during a day. What I mean when I say this is kind of like the grindy bit of the game. You just kind of slowly but surely. Oh, that's right, I was going to go and get all these. Right, so what have we got? Cordon bleu, making a bunch of things in the cooking station. So we've got that up to 50, so that gets us another 100 points. We're up to 3,300. Farm feeder. Yep, that's good. So we've fed my animals. Lovely. Borders, that's a bunch of things from the bulletin board. So that's good. And beekeeper, yeah, collecting honey, thank you. And dairy good, collecting, milking wombats. Now this is the one I was intrigued by. Dirty dinking rich for having a million dinks. Never thought I'd quite get that far, but that's quite cool. So pet and item, travel 500 meters, done all that. Right, now. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go and see Fletch. Yo, yo. Yeah. Oh, 4,800. Crikey, I've got up a bit. Alright, what we got? So, I wanted to get level 3 of the handling license so I can raise pleeps. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Handling level 3 on ya. An animal den. Oh, so does that mean I've got to build that for the... Oh. Automatically fill your feeders? Ha-ha! Okay. Does that mean the pleeps have to go in that small little enclosure? Oh, crap. Crap. Silo. Where the heck were you? There you are. You need 25 stone, tin sheets, bag of cement, quartz crystals. Oh, finally get to use a bloody quartz crystals. Okay. Automatically fill your feeders. Fill animal feeders. 8 tiles out requires animal feed. So if I put that somewhere between in probably the chicken coop, I should be alright to feed the wombats while I'm at it. Could be interesting. Right. And large animal stalls. So smaller animals can live in these. 10 stone, I don't think I've got enough stone at the moment. I think that's the one thing I haven't stocked up on. Got everything else. So does that mean smaller animals have to live in those? Alright. Well, before we... Oh, bugger. Oh, hang on. Old Owen isn't open on a Monday, is he? Closed Monday. Ah, yeah. Bastard. Right, well, looks like I've got to go shopping for some stone. And then I've got to go and build myself. Alright, g'day Fletch. Thank you. Didn't really need the rupee, but I might as well pick it up. It's always useful. Let me go and dig myself some stone out. And then we can go and have a look at building that small animal enclosure. Oh, what are you? Oh, a bunch of bones. Them bones, dry bones. Okay, here we go. Yes, I think I am slightly losing the plot, or the will to live, one of the above. Play 10 stone. Alright, doggo. Ooh, I've got a shiny stone. Ah, I've got some tin ore. Lovely. No, I'm not going to jackhammer the dog. It's just going on the internet. Probably that'll end up being some euphemism for something. Jackhammering the dog. Everything seems to be a euphemism these days if you squint your eye just right. Good, so we've got enough stone now. Let's just quickly... Oh, I've got a fossil! Hey! I haven't seen one of them in a while. That's quite cool. And John's closed, so I can't even go and sell it. Oh, yeah. Bar steward. Oh well. Let's pick that up and run that home. I don't have to worry too much, I just have to look for the flattened area and I know roughly where I'm going. At night time I can just look out for the bright path, but... Oh, there it is. So I look at that and it makes me think I'm in some kind of Tron universe. It's never going to get old for me. I watched the original Tron when I was young, soon after it came out, and it kind of left an indelible mark on me. Back when sci-fi was real sci-fi. But anyway, okay, fine. So we're pretty good with that. We've got some more cheese has been made, and I was going to pop some of those down there. I was going to quickly get some more animal feed going from the grass seeds, and right, I was going to pop that away. Right, and I do need to just quickly get the rest of the stuff together so that I can. Sorry, excuse me. Bloody hell! Sorry, that snuck up on me out of nowhere. Am I going to have enough? So I've got enough for 5 items. So is that going to be 5 items enough for what I need for that little animal den? So bag of cement, palmwood planks, copper bar, and iron ore. Oh, interesting. I need iron ore. Thank God I've got some of that spare. Bag of cement. Stones I've already got. Palmwood planks, got plenty of those. And copper bars, got plenty of those. That should do me nicely. If I want to get a couple of pleeps, I might as well see if I can make 2 of these little lighters. I'm guessing these are for the pleeps. Okay, good. And this was gonna track these as well, wasn't I? Right, let's close that out. Let's put back what I don't need, which is copper bars I don't need. I need the iron bars. I need more stone again. Damn you. Tin bars. Well, 1 or 2 quartz crystals. Just need the odd stones. Oh, lucky I saw there was a bunch of stones over this way. We're getting darker now. What time is it? Yeah, it's 6:45 at night, so should be alright to quickly go and knock in and grab the stone we need. There's a load of stone over here, so typical. I get more blooming quartz crystals while I'm doing it. Oh, can't pick the feathers up. Pockets are full. So I needed 25, wasn't it? Should cover me. Nearly done. Another shiny stone. Let's see what they come out of later. Cool. There we go. 36 stone. Good. So I've got enough. Don't need to worry about having too many more. I can go and grab some more stones in the back end when I need it. Again, there's plenty of stone around. It's one of those resources that's not as... Oh, hello. You cheeky little bugger. Come on, get out of the way. Yeah. Thank you. You're nothing without me, boy. Right, good. Okay, so that's silo. I'm gonna need 2 silos already. I really needed 50 stone. Oh well. I can always get some more and do the rest of it in another video. It's not a big drama. Pockets for flaming X's sake. What don't I need? What don't I need for the moment? Alright, let me quickly go and throw the meat down and get that cooking. And then that way I'll have the spare space in my pocket. Right, good. As I was saying, let's try building the silo. Right, so how big does this thing come out as? Holy mother of God! That is a bit bigger than what I was expecting it to be. So if I chuck you in with the chooks, that shouldn't be too bad. I'll have enough. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to put it in the back there, because it needs a little bit of a gap around. Okay, so if I go and fill you up, read. There's some animal feed in the silo? Yes. What should we do? Oh, fuck it, fill it up. Bollocks to it, fill it up. Oh, I've got 66, so that means I've got how many in there? Interesting. Well, that should hopefully feed those 2 tomorrow when they're up and about. Let's throw some more animal feed in here just so I'm making some more. Can make them out of just normal grass seed, and I'm picking that up pretty easily enough when I'm running around cleaning stuff up. Good. So you're all done. You're all done, and I think I'm gonna have to pick up this like large animal stall. And I think that's what I'm going to need the animal den for. I think is for the pleeps, I think. So let's see what they come out with. One of them. And one of them, because I'm having to grab a couple of pleeps. Hope that works. If not, can I fit that animal stall in as well? Will that go in as well? Cool. No, got that back one. Right, try again. Right, good. There we go. So I've got everything covered. I do need a feeding trough though. I might be alright. I might be able to get the feeding troughs over here, and they may just be picked up by the old silo. Well, let's have a go. I'll tell you what, let's go to anything else. Actually, I should go and check on what's happening over at my over by my quarries, because I've gained another. I did buy another quarry as well. I needed one. I needed another one. Plenty of iron ore. Plenty of tin. More bloody crystal. And a bit more iron ore. Lovely. I've got loads of that stuff to bring back, which is great. And my honey's slowly but surely growing. Got 4 beehives now. That's why I had all these beehives around here. I was going to use them to go and make a bunch of hives. But at the time, hadn't quite got around that far yet. Is there anything I need to put away in any of these? Oh yeah, I was going to put my seeds back because I hadn't quite got as far as redoing my tree orchard, and I haven't really needed to, if I'm honest. So we'll leave that where it is for now. Pop you lot back in there, and those, and my bag of cement, and my wood can go back, and so can my tin sheets. I'll throw my stones back in there. Don't need the silo again, realistically. I'll go and chuck my little shiny stones in my grinders, which are around the back here. I don't think I've ever actually filled in all you know, all 6 of these grinders, but worth having the spares just in case. I do want to get some more of these billy cans going though, because I do want to expand out my, as I said, I do want to expand out my set of trees over here that are growing my bananas and everything, and certainly on things like the wattle flowers and the bottle brush. I do need to go and find some more bottle brush. I think I've pretty much run out of bottle brush in the rest of it. And I have planted some more wattle flowers over here, so they're growing slowly but surely. So when they come out, there'll be a lot of wattle brew being created, and that'll make a ton of money on from old John. Although the mine's pretty much, I haven't really been down a mine again for a while. Haven't really felt I needed to. But that's probably something I will come to again at some point. But at the moment, I've just been focusing on trying to gather resources, trying to, like, you know, come up with a plan of how I want this place to look. Trying to do a little bit of beautification to it, rather than it just being, you know, standard sterile environment that I've been kind of letting it kind of grow into, where it was all insular in one place, and you know, we've got a massive, great big map to play with. But I figured, why not? If we start and expand over here, and then possibly, you know, I think there should be the pathways going up this way for old Franklin. May end up going all the way up here, and then have other bits in this kind of area. At the moment, I haven't really decided how I'm going to make it look yet. I may take another road up that way and have some more things over here. I don't want to... I mean, the idea of making it too spread out is kind of a little bit of an anathema to me, because everyone's all on foot. So I don't want to make it that everyone's so difficult to get hold of and find, because, you know, the whole idea of it being like a small, close-knit little community is kind of cool in its regard. So that's kind of where my mind is at the minute, of, you know, expand out into this area a bit, make more of this area kind of my homestead, the town homestead kind of around here and up here and all that kind of area. And yeah, kind of go from there, really. But, you know, if you've got a better idea, let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Or if you've got a picture you want to share, chuck it in the Discord. That should be in the channel description if you want to come in and join on that. Pretty newly set up, so there's it's pretty much a ghost town at the minute. But anyone who wants to join in, more than happy to have you. And yeah, so I'm not sure what else I'm really going to do with this area yet. I still like this idea where there's a lot of area for putting rice and stuff, so I kind of want to really work more towards getting a proper area for growing crops. So that may well be what I'll do, is I'll move all of this area up here, keep this area, expand that out on either side, maybe expand some of this area and fill it in with the dirt printer, and then have this area being more to do with, you know, something like, for example, you know, having some of the crops have, like, you know, year-round crops in one area, and then have seasonal crops in each particular area. And I may well replace the glowing paths in some areas with normal paths of some description, but I quite like the glowing path personally. It's, you know, again, my personal preference. Damn it, it's my bloody town. I can do what I like. But yeah, I may end up moving where my wombats and people are. They may end up moving somewhere over this way, or, you know, that may well be just going to be my production area around here. You know, enlarge that a bit, maybe have some of it round here. Haven't fully decided, but I'm kind of working towards a plan of what I want my my town to look like. So that's the general bones. If anyone's got any thoughts, well, or, you know, sitting there going, nah, that's a bad idea because of X, Y, and Z, by all means, please let me know. But otherwise, that's our little little update on Dinkum at the minute. So, you know, thank you very much for joining me along. I know this isn't a massively long video comparatively compared to the other Dinkum ones that have been about an hour, but I thought I'd give you a bit of an update where I'm at with Dinkum and why I haven't been posting quite as many videos. It's more been just kind of gently kind of nudging it along and trying to come up with ways of what I'm planning on doing long term with the town. So yeah. Bloody hell, that's loud. So just let that huge loudness get out of the way. But yeah, otherwise, thank you very much for joining me. And if you haven't already, please do consider throwing a like and a subscribe. It does help the channel grow. And I will see you all in the next one. You take care now. Alright, bye bye.